design was and still is kind of perceived as a very constrained discipline, just something to do with styling or aesthetics of products, a kind of craft. Whereas actually design is much more powerful and much more diverse in terms of its usefulness. Essentially it's about helping us to make our environment better, better for us and better for the things around it. So therefore it's not limited to just the form giving of a new product for manufacture. We can think of design as being applied to the way we live, to societal structures, how we communicate together, how we build our relationships together. Any element of anything that's really created is somehow designed. I think some of the societal issues that that design has regarded in the past have been things like, for example, homelessness. So thinking about how charities can be constructed better and homeless people can be supported better has been a topic of multiple design efforts. Design has been involved in those sorts of processes. And sometimes, the results are successful and sometimes not. That's part of design, is to try to make things real and experiment. Any element of anything that's really created is somehow designed. So what we're interested in looking to the future is how we can shape a new type of designer that can tackle maybe less tangible things, more things to do with interconnection between people, culture and society generally. I suppose one of the reasons we wanted to do this panel talk was because we have a new initiative happening, which is creating a College of Design. And the College of Design is not only about teaching design and a new way of designing, but rather to create a new type of graduate that we call a change maker. And I think for us this is the key word, that we want to show how understanding the world and understanding how to design can make people facilitate change and be the catalyst of change in the future. So we want to create a new type of graduate who's unafraid of taking on big societal challenges and using design to create new solutions and to actually try those solutions, to deploy them in the world. So not be satisfied by simply creating an idea, but actually making change. So getting them those ideas out in prototypes or new systems or new societal ideas and seeing if they work and hopefully creating positive benefit for everyone in the future. I think what the lab finds interesting working with designers is they ask questions that aren't normally part of the discussion. They bring in ideas that are unusual and different from the scientist's perspective. But what's also interesting is science is ultimately very creative too. They start with a curious question maybe, or curiosity, and create knowledge or ideas from that in a pure exploration or explorative manner. And design is sort of similar, although design perhaps starts with needs and problems and then tries to resolve it by bringing things together. So it's really interesting working alongside scientists and designers together in a joint or collaborative creative manner. Researchers create knowledge, write that up, and then move on to discovering new knowledge, whereas designers like to transpose that knowledge into a solution, an idea, and then put that in society and see if it really works. So it's a great combination. I think each one of them has a unique job and a unique position in the field of design. So Lucas is, that's the reason why I wanted to bring Lucas. Also, it represents for me a newer generation of design educators. And I always find the way he thinks and the things he creates is very unconventional, very thought-provoking. What I find interesting about her is she works as an artist designer deep embedded inside this huge corporation. I think she can be a great influence and inspiration for many students. But what's even more interesting is she's also a design educator, but from a place that combines art and design and technology. In fact, I would say it's more art and technology crossover. 安田講堂で会いましょう。